What's going on, everyone? It's JDC here, and today we're talking about why the Houston Rockets can surprise a ton of people next season with their lineup right now, because it is looking like they have a pretty solid young core with what they have so far. So if you guys like the video, drop a like down below, press the sub button. It'd be really appreciated, and let's get into the video. So the Houston Rockets, they have the final game today against the Portland Trail Blazers in the Summer League. Jalen Green's still out. So we've still got Armani playing, Josh Christopher, we got Anthony Lamb there, we got Prince Şengün, Garuba, we got all those guys. But talking about the regular season roster here before the regular season starts, before the preseason starts, because I feel like we could surprise a ton of people depending on how things go and how injuries are managed, because a healthy John Wall can definitely get us to at least almost a play-in. Adding along Christian Wood, who was already a 20 and 10 player, adding in Kevin Porter Jr., who might have a MIP caliber season, Jalen Green, who might get Rookie of the Year, and Daniel Theis, who could be very solid in terms of defense. So this lineup right here, John Wall, KPJ, Jalen Green, Daniel Theis, Christian Wood, I'm not too sure if that's the starting lineup right there. It is listed on ESPN's depth chart, but they could switch Jalen Green to the bench and then Jae'Sean Tate starting. Maybe Daniel Theis and KJ Martin switch. I'm not too sure how they would do this, but for the most part, it looks pretty decent. I still wouldn't have Jalen Green starting at the small forward. I'd rather have Jae'Sean Tate at the 3 or KJ Martin at the 3, because they already have experience. Jae'Sean Tate 26, KJ Martin playing in the summer league still, but they can run Jalen Green at the small forward. It depends. But the Houston Rockets, they definitely could surprise a lot of people depending on how each player plays. I mean, John Wall, he could honestly have a really good comeback year, because last year he was decent. Was not that great. He did average 21 points per game, 7 assists and 3 rebounds. Not too bad. 30 years old, was shooting 40% from the field and then 32% from 3. He is a career 32% three-point shooter, which is decent for him, because honestly, he isn't a three-point shooter. He isn't someone that makes a lot of shots. So I'm kind of okay with them shooting 32% from the 3. If he can average 21 and 10 next season, we're honestly making the play-in. I don't think that's really a debate right there. John Wall, 20 and 10 right there, alongside Christian Wood, who can honestly get 20 and 10 because he did that this year. That's honestly a play-in tournament right there. And then adding along KPJ, who had a really good game, really good season, and only basically 26 games played for the Houston Rockets. Did average 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Adding in that and an MIP caliber season, we're looking very deadly. And then adding in Jalen Green too, who could honestly average 20 points per game in his rookie year. Rookie of the year may be in the question for Jalen Green. I don't know. Daniel Theis could also be someone that could give us some really good minutes as a starter. 10 points per game, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Not too bad for his stats. And he is shooting 32% from the 3 and then 54% from the field. So this is a really solid starting lineup. And we haven't gotten to the bench, because we also got Jae'Sean Tate coming off the bench. We got KJ Martin, we got Şengün, we got Garuba. We still got House on the team, which doesn't really help too much, but House is still there. DJ Augustine, who's still there, veteran right there. Armani, we still got Kyrie Thomas, we still got Josh Christopher, bro. We got a lot of really good young players on our bench that are ready to prove themselves, because they haven't been able to prove themselves because of last season, with all the James Harden stuff, with all the injuries, with all of everything. This is the season to prove ourselves. And quite honestly, I think we're a really underrated team. I think we are. When we're fully healthy, we're probably one of the most underrated teams in the league. You just gotta take in the fact that John Wall and Christian Wood, they were honestly a really good duo before, obviously, injuries. KPJ was playing at a really good level. I won't say an MVP caliber level, because that's kind of a stretch, but he did have a 15-11 game. Obviously everyone knows that, but KPJ could definitely have an MIP season this year. Jalen Green could definitely win Rookie of the Year. It just really depends on how we play, how our young players develop, because Josh Christopher, Garuba, Anthony Lamb, maybe Şengün. Şengün definitely won't go to the G League. I think Christopher definitely will go to the G League. Brooks probably won't. Kyrie Thomas won't. Anthony Lamb, maybe. He needs to develop a little bit more. Only 23 years old, so maybe a Garuba, Christopher, and Lamb. Probably not Garuba, because he has more experience than Christopher in terms of playing overseas. But yeah, the Houston Rockets, we're looking deadly right now. I just wish that we added a little bit more pieces to the roster. Maybe we could have traded DJ Augustine. Maybe we could have traded House and Augustine together. Maybe get a few picks in the future. There's just no role for Augustine and House anymore, because House, he's being overshadowed by people like Josh Christopher, Jae'Sean Tate, and now Jalen Green. So House is role on the team has diminished. Same thing with Augustine. And honestly, I forgot about Eric Gordon too, who's still on the team. He definitely would be our sixth man next year. Same thing. 32 years old, injury-prone guy. But he would lead the charge for the bench unit. It'd be probably Eric Gordon, Jalen Green, either Jae'Sean Tate or KJ Martin, probably Garuba, and then Şengün, which is honestly a very solid backup lineup right there. They just need to develop a little bit more because Şengün, his efficiencies are not really too good in the Summer League right now, but honestly, it's fine because it's a rookie, so can't really expect too much from that. And also, it's the Summer League. So, the Houston Rockets, we still got our pick next year, too, in the 2022 NBA draft. So, if we decide to tank that year, we could honestly get a really good pick. Probably Imani Bates. I think that's the... Oh, it was Chet Holmgren. Yeah, Chet Holmgren is the top prospect in this draft. And then after that should be Imani and Victor Wembanyama, I want to say. So, yeah, the Houston Rockets, I've been dragging this video too long, but we're going to be really deadly next season, depending on how we play. I'm just really hoping that each and every person wants to be here, which looks like everyone wants to be here except maybe Tice, because, you know, he hasn't said too much about the Houston Rockets signing him. But it looks like everyone likes it here in Houston, especially KPJ, Jalen Green, you know, that chemistry right there. Adding on Josh Christopher and KJ Martin, like that four right there, that chemistry is absolutely deadly. And then adding in Şengün, Garuba, and then John Wall, who's our leader, the veteran on our team, and then Christian Wood. It's going to be really fun next season. It's going to be really fun, really enjoyable to watch. We don't have to worry about making the playoffs because, honestly, we're still pretty bad in terms of what we have right now because John Wall, honestly, I wish he was fully healthy, but he is injury prone still. KPJ, he isn't on that level yet. Jalen Green, only a rookie. Daniel Tice, only a role player. Christian Wood, he could have a breakout year next year. Could also win MIP if he averages like 22 and 11, I want to say, maybe. But yeah, honestly, the Houston Rockets, they're going to be really fun next season. Really enjoyable to watch. Just really depends on how each player plays. And honestly, hoping we make in that play-in. I believe in Steven Silas. Still got 1 year left in him, hopefully. And honestly, Houston Rockets, hope we make the play-in next year. So, that's JDC, man. That's the video. And I'm out. Peace.